So guys, we are live, I hope. So hey guys, welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Did a stream earlier and guess what happened? I didn't actually have the beta file that gives me access to Tago's latest cores, right, which are in beta. So I put the JT beta zip on the root of my micro SD card 3 Analogue Pocket and I ran the update. And now what I'm trying to do here is so this is a little bit of an experimental stream. I may actually delete this after, it depends. So what was happening was, for some reason my Wi-Fi was kind of cutting out and I don't know why. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually using a power line adapter. Now I just want to see if that performs, and if that performs all the way through, it performs okay. If not, I need to work out why the Wi-Fi keeps cutting. I mean, I've got a decent PC. The Wi-Fi card in there, from what I understand, is okay as well. It's decent, it came with it, but it just randomly kind of cuts out, and I'm really hoping, so do let me, if there's any stutters or anything in the stream, do let me know, because I definitely want to know, and I want it to, so I'm trying to work this out as best as I can. So no, attack definitely not there. Let's put attack here, let's keep jump here, let's move ninja magic here. Right, okay, so let's run with this. This is Shadow Dancer. So yeah, definitely guys, in chat, let me know if this stream is if at any time, if it like stutters or something like that, I'm very much so interested. So we're looking at the Analogue Pocket, did a stream earlier, this is the ENCORE, but this is more, if the stream doesn't stutter anything, we're all good, we'll leave it like that. But here we are. This is Shadow Dancer, an absolute gem of an arcade game. Absolutely love it. You know, if you ask me what are my favorite arcade games, what are my top 3 even, and this one would definitely be in there. It is just superb. Liked it in the arcade. And this is one I was really looking forward to being released for FPGA devices, you know, whether it's the Mr. or the Analogue Pocket in this case. Absolutely love it. I got an early version of this core, which I kind of messed around with, and yeah. Just so glad it's out. I can send my dog after him. What's the fun in that? You kind of want to shoot the ninja stars at them and pop out a window. Here we go. Like, what a great game. So the Analogue Pocket has a lot of great arcade games. Shadow Dance is just a great game. It's something that everybody should try. Okay, yo, console version better. Michael O'Hara, a lot of people like that. Yep, I get that. So many people, and it's an ever-going argument between me and my friends. I never really played the console one too hard. This is the one that I always played, so this is the one that I always this is the one that I prefer anyway. But the console one is really good. I've never really played it like I've played this one over here, you know, so naturally I do like it. Okay, so here we go. And Michael, is the stream okay? Is there any stutters, anything like that? Because I might start using this power line adapter, you know. This was just such a cool game, man. Such a good sequel to Shinobi, you know. It's really annoying when those ones actually stab you in the foot. Great boss fight as well. Okay, all good. That's really good to know, because power line adapters can be a little bit temperamental, and that's why I'm doing this stream so late. I just want to make sure that I've got a good solution for it. I mean, I can run a wire from my router, but it's going to take a lot of work to kind of hide that cable. Well, I'm doing really bad here on So guys, this is currently still in beta, but I know Tago is looking to get this out as a public release soon. I can't remember what he needs to do. There's something he needs to finish on this core before it gets a public release. And guys, anyone just tuning in, just review this stream with me. If there's any stutters or anything, I'm kind of doing a bandwidth test, because I'm using what I'm doing is I'm using a power line adapter. So it's going from my router into a power line adapter, which is getting into the electrical wiring in my house, and that electrical wiring is coming through to a plug or a power outlet in my room, and in that one, that power outlet in the room there is then feeding the internet. See, when I'm looking at the stream here, I can see a circle going around and it being frozen, and I'm wondering if you guys are getting any freezes. You know, did you get any freezes on the bonus stage? You know, if you did, definitely let me know. Let me know, because if not, then yeah, I might just have to connect to my neighbor's Wi-Fi for streams, man. It seems to be the best solution. I don't know what the heck is wrong with the combination of. I bought a new router yesterday as well. Sorry, not paying attention there. So yeah, Michael, is it still all good, or was there any issues in the bonus stage? If there's any issues in the bonus stage, really good. I mean, Taco, I do hope if you turn up, I can get you to do a really good review of what it's looking like. But let's have a look at some other games on Sega System 18. So this is a big game for me, guys. Which is Alien Storm. Absolutely love this game. It's a great baller. No stutters. Oh, okay, that's interesting now, because so when I'm seeing my preview window, so what I've got open here is obviously I'm going through the capture card. I've got a monitor mounted on my wall that I'm looking at, and then on the left hand side I've got an ultra wide monitor. On the left hand side I've got YouTube open in a tab, but when I've got it open in a tab, what I'm looking at is I'm actually looking at like the YouTube Studio, which shows me like a little, like a small, almost the size of a thumbnail. That size of the thumbnail shows me what you guys are seeing, but then sometimes I get a little round circle playing, which makes me think, has it actually kind of frozen there or anything? So glad it hasn't. So even if I'm seeing it frozen, it doesn't mean you're seeing it frozen. That's really good to know. And I may actually review this as well. See, I just got like a little circle movement there, like, you know, like a buffering thing. I'm getting that on my end, but I'm glad you guys aren't getting that on your end. So really cool there. So this is a fun game, guys, a fun game. Let's see what the buttons are like. So I always pick Scooter the robot, but I'm gonna go with this lady over here this time. Let's pick her. Like, see, now I've got that buffering circle there now, and it again makes me think something is up, and then it kind of stops and goes, man. Let's have a look. Anyway, look, Analogue Pocket, fantastic. You know, it's got games like this, guys. We've got like the arcade version, the best version of this game running on here now. Now I know it's a bit late Sunday, but hey, I don't have work tomorrow, so I'm dandy as candy, guys. Okay. Okay, so you've got like energy, and you need to get it, especially the first person bits. You get quite a lot. That boosts up like your flamethrower. If you don't have it, you do moves like this, where it doesn't. Oh, sorry, you can't do it on these ones. These ones cost energy. No other way of attacking them. Okay, gonna go into here, do some first person action stuff. Okay, once we defeat these. Hard one to aim, but what it does is the most powerful move in the game, this one here. We kind of jump and do a flick. No stutters. Yo, wicked, man. Hopefully there's no stutters at all, guys. If there are any stutters, do let me know. I'm kind of, this is like it's an encore, but it's also a kind of bandwidth kind of check. See, look, right now, when I'm looking at the thumbnail, it's got the circle going around. My end, YouTube is showing me that it's buffering, but I wonder if that is just literally something for me. I did do a check, so the power line adapters get me 70 megabits downloads out of my 500 megabit connection, but the upload, it gives me the max amount, which is 50 megabits. So unfortunately with Virgin, whatever your connection is, the download speed, you get 10% of that as your upload speed. So let's run another game. Let's see what else is there on. So Moonwalker's on here as well. So Moonwalker's a very cool game. Yo, Scalino, how you doing there, buddy? How are you? Hope you're all good. So this has like a weird refresh rate from what I understand. And I know some people had issues on there, but I think I need to start checking controls because I don't always like where the controls are. Okay, yeah, that can do. So here we are with the MJ Moonwalker. This might not be a massively long stream. I don't want it to be longer than an hour anyway. So let's go here. Yeah, banging, we're jamming. So great system, System 18. This is currently in beta, but this is something Tego, the developer, and his team are looking to get out as a public release. I can't remember if there's another game or two to go on here. So once those games are released, it will get a public release. I think one of the games actually left on here is a game called Where's Waldo, right? Or Where's Wally, as we call them in the UK. There's actually a game of that, believe it or not. There's a game where in the arcade you are looking for Wally or Waldo. And that's one of the games on the Sega System 18. I can't remember what other game is left to go. Look, for me, there's 3 games on this system. I mean, there's more games on this system, but the games that I was looking forward to was this one here, Alien Storm, and most of all, Shadow Dancer. So let's have a look. The soundtrack for this is really good as well. Good like melee attack as well when you get close to them. Ah, I should have used a special before I died, never mind. Let's do a special here because they'll start dancing with me. Look at that. How good is that, guys? How good is that? Okay. Guys, just before this I was doing a Fightcade stream, but yeah, the power line adapters just weren't really performing there. Let's get rid of these. Let's run another game. This is absolutely fine. Let's do another dance right here and kind of end it on that. So yeah, guys, welcome to the stream. Analogue Pocket, an absolute great arcade system. We had a look at 3 games on the Sega System 18, which was Shadow Dancer, Alien Storm, and Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. My favorite games on that system for sure. Let's look at some games. We're going to look at 1942 in the previous ones. We're trying to look at the same games that we had a look at previously, but let's have a look at 1943, which I think might well be the sequel. So guys, do let me know. Hopefully it's still coming through really, really cool. So I don't know what the difference is in these. Never really played these too hard. Sometimes there's differences, sometimes there are not. So yeah, hope everyone's having a good Sunday night. If you're in the UK, then it's like 11 o'clock, man. You guys have work tomorrow, you know. Okay, actually it doesn't really matter on this one. Shoot and bomb, that's fine. Oh, is this going to be really loud? It is. It's quite a loud game, isn't it? This is loud, guys. And here we are. We're free. Yeah, these are really, really loud. The audio for these games is really, really loud. And you know what's it's loud. If the sound is too loud, okay, so you can so you fire at the power up to change it to the weapon that you want. Okay, interesting. There you go. Freeway. Oof. And there's a bomb here. More freeway action. Okay, we are dead. Continue there. Let's run another game. Well, let's quit out of this and let's have a look at some more arcade games. Hey guys, if you're the audio is dropping. Okay, I wonder if that's my mic for some reason. I don't know why I'm having so many technical issues. The crazy thing is, right, when I ran my laptop for years, which wasn't that powerful, Michael, is the audio okay now? So when I ran my laptop, which was a 1660 Ti, never once had an issue on that. Then I go and buy like a massive Asus RTX 4080 Super PC, custom made, and it just started giving me issues, man. And it's really, really annoying with the issue. Okay, good now. Thank you for that, Michael. I don't know if that I'm sitting here, it's warm today. I'm sitting here with a vest on, and I've just kind of adjusted the mic a little bit. So I don't know, I don't know what that does, but there's some weird stuff there. So this game here, ASO, I think this is from Let's have a look. Is it from Random Monk Free? It is from Random Monk Free. Look, and you know, this runs on the Analogizer as well. So there's a whole bunch of cores that run on the Analogizer, but Random Monk 3 is the main developer behind the Analogizer product, and he's brought this core out. So let's run this game. So this is an early shmup. These aren't the shmups that I like so much. I kind of like the newer ones, but hey, I can still appreciate this stuff, you know. Reminds me of very Xavier-y type of game. And you've got the 2 layers here, but at least I like the fact that you know, you're not, it doesn't, like, you know, like Dragon Spirit or something. Wow, there's a lot of letters that you can get here. Like when you're playing like Dragon Spirit, the bombs, you have to like aim the distance they're at. I prefer it when you've got a rocket here. Sorry guys, it's late here and I'm kind of doing this test along with it. I'm really glad there's been no stuttering. The mic issue isn't related to the bandwidth one, but if I can play through this power line adapter, then that's really good. If I want more bandwidth, I can go wireless. Okay, I'm going to move on from this. Not my game in the arcade. So much as I appreciate Random Monk 3, I prefer the kind of newer shmups that we had. So let's go back to OpenFPGA arcade. Okay, Asteroids way before my time. Bad Dudes was a good game as well, man. Let's go and rescue the president. Really good game, man. And the sequel to this apparently is Two Crude Dudes, or Crude Busters as it was known. So all good. Yeah, so right, okay, let's check the buttons first. I really hate the default settings for the buttons generally. Yeah, no, that's fine. Can work with that. The president has been kidnapped. We need to rescue the president, man. And you get to rescue the president in this. That's the guy we want. Okay, I've got a bit of health back. Come on, give me the nunchucks. Yes! Love this weapon. Nah, we don't want the knife. We want to move down here. I didn't want it by accident. Should be getting the boss now. I'm bad. Okay. Loved Robocop, spent loads on that really. Yeah, Robocop was really good, man. I think when that came out, that became everyone's favorite game. Everyone just loved it. What a great game. Oh, I'll freshen up the nunchucks. The sound for this is really low. That's what you get. You have to kind of adjust the games, adjust the volume levels almost on a per game basis, guys. And this has got a really good soundtrack, especially this one here. This is very kind of reminiscent to ninja movies of that time, you know, like fighting on top of a truck. Really cool. Or, you know, or this one here, like a long one. I should have waited a bit. I don't want to get the knife. Don't make me get the knife. I don't want to crouch down and go near it. I want to keep the nunchucks. Oh man. And try to preserve the nunchucks, didn't go here, and now I've ended up with a knife anyway. Maybe I should have embraced it earlier. I'll get another knife. Okay. It'd be nice if you get a big sword that he's got there. Nunchuck, nunchuck, nunchuck. No, another knife. He had a nunchuck, but he gave me a knife. Definitely American Ninja vibes, man. Oh, Strider booms, yeah. We'll have a look at Strider. Strider's wicked. Okay, is that the end? No, I've got one more life. Okay, wow, that was a quick death. Someone mentioned Strider. Let's go to CPS 1 and go to Strider. Great game, Strider, by the way, guys. Great game. Boomed out the tunes. Yes, Strider had good tunes, man. I like the modern version of Strider as well, by the way, guys. The modern version of Strider is freaking great. Let's go. Let's try. Okay, a lot of versions of Street Fighter, as you can see. Strider, let's just go this version. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Which one's a coin muncher were you saying? Were you talking Bad Dudes versus Dragon Avengers? Actually doable to a decent extent, you know. Definitely not doing a good. It's late here, but I really did. Okay, attack jump, that's fine. I really did want to. I wanted to kind of test out this power line adapter to see what the stream's like, and so far you guys are saying it's good. The only issue I had was a slight audio one, but I resolved that, and that was nothing to do with the bandwidth. Okay, yeah. So this is awesome, man. Very nice. Very nice. Nice to have a good attract mode. Let's see if it's got. I want to see if it's got like demo mode sounds on. That should reset. There we go. And we can run a little bit of attract mode on this, and I can take a sip of my drink. I'm actually just drinking water. I didn't want to drink like a fizzy drink or anything there, because I'm probably going to go straight to sleep after this stream. Okay, this is a lot louder than Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. And this is the thing when you get these games. Some are louder than others. And what was really funny was you know the death sound in this? I rocked that as my text message tone for a long time. So let's have a look. Okay, drop frames. Okay, okay. So it's saying like dropped frames. Interesting. I'm looking at some of the settings on OBS. So this power line isn't the optimal way, to be honest. I mean, if somehow why is my neighbor's Wi-Fi better than mine? And I just bought a new router. I bought the AX3000 upon a friend's recommendation. This is wicked. I remember hearing that laugh in the arcade, man. That would haunt some people. And look, this looks so darn good on a CRT, man. That city in the background, it felt like it was alive. We played like the Mega Drive version yesterday, and the Mega Drive version's far away from the arcade version, man. I'm of the opinion that the best arcade games on the Sega Mega Drive were actually the ones made by Sega. You know, they made good versions of their games on their own console, I suppose. Makes sense, right? Good power-ups that you got here as well. Now over here it's a little bit cheeky because your weapon couldn't exactly reach them, so you know, if you had that power-up, it would go there. There you go. Okay, my weapon reached that one there, so that's good. I think. Okay, got the health. There's going to be a little thing here. This boss part is really easy. You just got to stand underneath the platform, I think. And that's it. Fire comes out. Obviously there's good fire retardant on that platform because it doesn't catch fire. And we've got the eagle now as well, man. Oh, come on, let me get up there. Hey, let's have a look. Oh, see that long thing was really good. Oof. Well, the death sound might be coming. That was my my default sound, man, for my definitely. I can't remember if it was that sound there. It sounded a bit different there though. Yeah, for my text message. Okay, good little pose down there. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Stream's getting a little bit more lively now. If it goes super lively, I might stay up a bit. Just try not to make too much noise while I am asleep. And good soundtrack for this game, guys. There's lots of good games on CPS1 actually. Oh, come on. Okay. And they are just laughing at me. I love all Sega just bagged a CIB Super Shinobi Jap Revision 0. Absolutely fantastic, man. Good stuff. Let's load up some more. Let's load up some more CPS1. So what's the extras? Okay, so that's different. Check. Street Smart Final Fight. Okay. Alternatives. Ooh, Captain Commando. That's really good. You know what's really good as well? Ooh, what's this resale version? What the hell? Area 88. So this is also UN Squadron, guys. Remember that game? Used to like it a lot on the Super Nintendo. But guys, do me a favor. If this stream ever like pauses or freezes for a second, or you get any stutter, just let me know. Just put it down in block capitals, is stuttering. I'm trying a power line adapter instead of Wi-Fi. Can't really run a cable, but I want to run a power line adapter, and that's what I'm doing this with now. So it kind of limits my download speed when I run a test from 500 plus to like between 70 and 80 megabits, but my upload is fine. It's 50 megabits, which is what I get, which is my maximum. Over here in the UK, the ISP that I use, whatever download you get, your upload is 10% of that. So 500 and then 50 is my upload. So what I'm trying to do is, if this works, then I'm gonna go along with this. And we are gonna, yeah, this is what I'm gonna be using to do streams with. I've got a stream with Zofa tomorrow from Zofa's Domain. Provided, you know, no unforeseen circumstances arise, then what's gonna happen is maybe I'm gonna try this method on there. This is a tough game, by the way, guys. This is no easy game. It's really good because it introduces a shop, and a few games on CPS1 did that. We also had what was it? Willow had a shop in there, right? I mean, these people, they just set up shop in a war zone, right? I guess people's got to make money. Free Punisher is absolutely sweet, man. Really good game. Really good. 50 fast. I'm caps out about 12. Oh, is that megabits? Now, I've got a decent one, but I just hate Virgin Media, man. I really want to go hyper optic, but I don't understand why I get these random cutouts, man. And I bought, like I said, I bought a new router yesterday. I went Central London, and I hate going Central London now. It's just too busy. My kids came with me, and I took them to M&M World, man. Like a kilo of M&Ms cost me £42 or something, man. But hey, you know what, they're my kids, man, and you know, they're young, so I wanted them to enjoy it. So I said, look, Dad's gonna go get a router, do you want to come up West End? And literally it was like, what's in it for me? It's like, all right, well, you know what, we'll go M&M World, and bang, they were out there straight away. So big bag of M&Ms, Yeah, still got lots and lots left. Even I ate some, man. I have to say the caramel M&Ms were really, really nice. Really, really nice. And guys, on the SNES, there was a very good version of this as well. SNES got some of the games right. Stuff like Magic Sword and Captain Commando, it definitely feels like the diet version. I feel like this game here, they did a good job. They did a good job on the Super Nintendo of this. Oof. Right, and that is game over, guys. So cool day out, M&M day. Yeah, man, they loved it, man. You know, they go in there, they pick stuff up. They're all M&Ms, but they've got lots and lots of different flavors there. Right, Captain Commando, let's go with the world version. I really like this game, Captain Commando. Always kind of end up showing off the baby Commando, but I feel like Captain Commando is a very good character. But maybe we'll go for Mummy or Ninja Commando. Let's go Ninja Commando today. Let's check the buttons, make sure the controls are... See, this is what I don't like. I don't like attack over here, and I don't like jump over here. It's backwards. I can deal with jump here, and I can deal with attack over here, or I can do it like the modern games where square is on the PlayStation, you can have attack. So I can do either this way or that way. I'm kind of good with it. My connection has been dire this week. I'm with version 2, but not too local. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know why it cuts out in between my PC and the router, you know. And I bought a new router. I've put my ISP Virgin. I put the Virgin. So I put the Virgin router into modem mode. I've put a different Asus router on there. I've had a look at all the channels that are being used on my street, and I've gone for a different channel. So I've tried to do everything I can. A friend of mine has been helping me with that, but yeah, man, Virgin just sucks. I mean, I wish if I could get Community Fiber, or what's the other one? Community Fiber or Hyper Optic, but unfortunately they just don't do my street, you know. Whenever I go and check their website, I have to say yes, you know, I'd like to register my interest. I mean, how much interest do I need to register? Maybe I should just pretend to be the whole street and just fill it out for the whole street, and they'll think, oh wow, we need to get it on this street. Forget that, the whole street, I'll just do the entire neighborhood, man. Where would they check to see what IP is filling that out? I don't know. So let's go Ninja Commando. Good, really good soundtrack for this as well. I like the first level soundtrack. I think it's really, really good. See, Captain Commando, he has a great animation where you know, when he does his running jump attack like that one, Ninja just gets a sword out. He actually gets a flamethrower, and it looks really, really good. It's really weird. I've never really played the Ninja Commando. We'll have a bit of street meat. Yeah, we'll go with a rocket launcher. And the mech just came charging in. Okay. Can't pick up a rocket launcher while riding a mech as a ninja. Makes sense. Another rocket launcher there. We'll get to that later. Welcome to Titanfall. Oh, okay, those prizes have gone. Maybe I should have jumped out of this and got the rocket launcher. I love like the way the henchmen look on this, you know. Let's do a ninja special. Ninja with a gun. Yeah, definitely play this game, man. This game is a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun. Like, play. Let's try something else on here as well, because we're trying to showcase as many games as we can. So it's Carrier Airwing. So I'm not too familiar with that game. Is that like a sequel to UN Squadron or Area 88, or is it the same game? Because I think this is the one with like the guy in there that looks like Sean Connery. So it might be a sequel. I wasn't too familiar with this game, to be honest. Or any fresh update from Taki? Yeah, no, Taki's been putting out lots of updates regarding the Superstation 1, man. There's been lots and lots of stuff there. I've been covering it in the weekly news video on the channel, retweeting it. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of details, a lot of information being given out by him. Are we going to get Sean Connery here? Okay, so this is different. We'll go to here. There you go. Look, there's Sean Connery, man. There is Sean Connery himself. Doesn't quite look like Bond there, maybe an older version or something, but that is Mr. Sean Connery himself. And that's really cool. So you've got the boss there, and it gives you like a weak point that you need to attack. So again, look at the stuff here. I've got money. Do a quick look at the controls. See, look, shoot. Let's go here. Bomb. Okay. Just make it the other way around, you know. Make it so your first button is your normal shot, and then you know, the additional shot, your bombs, is the second one. But this was interesting. This had auto fire for a period of time. So look, if I hold it down, there you go, it runs out. So instead of spamming the button, what you can do is you can hold it down and just get in a habit of like releasing it every 2 seconds or something and pressing it again, because it stops there. Or you can just keep spamming it, you know. Might be easier just to spam it. So I wonder if this is the sequel to, oops, try to dodge that, to be honest. If this is the sequel to UN Squadron. Let's see what our special's like before we die. Oh, nice, nice, okay. That was a very, very cool special. Bring it out again. Nice, I like it. Yeah, the optimal way to play this is press fire, hold it for a few seconds, and then press it again, which is difficult because you either kind of hold the button. There you go, the boss is here. Let's try and get it on the weak point. Oof, and I'm dead. All right, let's go with another one. I like it. I like the way it's kind of getting destroyed there. Very cool looking game. Hey, we've done the level, but we did spend another on a Dreamcast VMUs as well. Okay, infinite saves and plays GB. Hey, yeah, I saw the emulation stuff on it. That was pretty neat, man. I don't think I'll ever use it, but it was definitely a neat thing to see. Let's have a look. That looks really cool. Look, the way it lands there. Sean Connery's back and he's telling us what to do. You can't tell me what to do, Sean. I'm going to load another game now. So Cheeky Cheeky Boys is another good one. I mean, we could pretty much spend this whole stream looking at CPS1 or CPS2. So maybe after this, we'll have a look at, maybe we'll do a Quick Finger Champion Edition. That's quite slow and that's easier to play than Super Turbo on the pad. So controls, attack, jump, and special. There you go. Have good feel to this game, guys. Definitely play it. Look, and this is a public call. You can grab this for, you know, run your update and you'll grab this. Very, very happy type of game. You know, if you're feeling, maybe if you're feeling a little bit down, right? You know, maybe you can play this game, you know, and just feel better. You know. Oops, yeah, I was hoping to kind of go there. I like the kind of boss here as well. There you go. Let's go in here. Like the kind of transformation here as well. Okay, let's run another game. Maybe do some Street Fighter Champion Edition quickly. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's do the Japanese version. Gonna have to do buttons for this for sure. I really like. There's other games where the buttons are a little bit out of place, and you know, play them or mess about with them and whatnot. But yeah, for Street Fighter, you kind of look at light punches, man. Medium punch, strong punch, light kick, medium kick, hard kick. Okay. Let's go with this. Hopefully this isn't some crazy, ooh, cool like Wonder Boy in Monsterland. Yeah, it is. It's a very, very cool game like that. Wonder Boy in Monsterland is really, really good. So here we go. Let's do some SF, baby. Take a sip of my drink. My mouth, I don't know why my mouth's really dry. My wife made me apple crumble and custard. So I went to my aunt's house with my dad earlier and she gave me loads of apples, man. She's got like apple trees in her garden and a lot of them are cooking apples. So my wife made me apple crumble with it, man, and custard. Absolutely banging. Let's go. Let's be Kenneth. Hey Kenneth, how are you doing? Let's see if I'm good enough to... Actually, no. Okay, a little bit more difficult doing it on pads, but hey, it's still coming out. This is slower pace now, especially playing it at night. This feels a lot better. Yeah, man, I've played Rainbow Edition. Rainbow Edition is freaking nuts, man. I remember it was in the arcade. It was all the rage, man. People were playing it. Okay, Kenneth wins at perfect. Guys, this is such a classic game, you know. When Street Fighter came out in the arcade, guys, it was Street Fighter the World Warrior first. It was wow. It's what kickstarted versus fighting games, right? You had stuff before that, but no, this one really did it. And then when Champion Edition came out, you could pick the bosses, you know, and everyone first picked the boss thinking I'm going to be unbeatable now. If I pick like Claw, if I pick Sagat, yeah, you end up getting battered. Ah, come on, Jimmy. Okay, gave him a little elbow to the finish. We'll do one more round of this, whether I win or lose. We'll move on to something else. Street Fighter is just always fun, guys. Always fun. But this is something you need an arcade controller for. I know some people can play really well on pad. I'm not one of those people. Okay, right, let's do the next one, guys. So really good stuff on here. So Captain Commando. Oh, this is so we're in the alternatives, aren't we? Let's go into the main folder. And oh, Final Fight. That's a classic, guys. Absolute classic Final Fight. Let's run with one of them. Let's go USA, this version here. Not sure what this is, guys. If you are enjoying this stream, we've got 58 people watching. Welcome each and every single one of you. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Pressing that like button really does help out the channel, and it's a nice way to support the channel without it costing you anything at all. So if you're logged in, I get it, some people watch without being logged in. That's absolutely fine. But if you are logged into your account, press that like button. It really does help out. So let's go with Final Fight. Guys, this was another mind-blowing game. Now, I think Final Fight came out before Street Fighter 2, if I'm not mistaken. And seeing this, because I remember the bonus stage, I saw it first in this game, and then I saw it in Street Fighter after. So right, I kind of like playing with Cody, but then Hager's got the flying power driver, man, that just looks so good. So darn good. I mean, the soundtrack for this is iconic, but I was never a big fan of it. You know, compared to like Streets of Rage, this was nothing. Let's do a power driver. And that move just looks so darn good in the arcade. I mean, it still looks great. Hello, little Pepsi. Yo, Axel, let me take you to Paradise City. Here. Okay, absolutely superb, guys. Guys, is it still a fluid experience, or has the stream jerked that all? Remember, guys, I'm kind of doing a bandwidth test here for power line adapters. Okay. Name changes and costume changes and female punks compared to, okay. Yes, on the SNES, the original one lacked Cody, didn't it? And then they later released, no, sorry, not Cody, it lacked Guy. And then they released Final Fight Guy. And I can't remember in Guy if you could pick Cody and Guy, or whether it was just Hagar and Guy or something. So that was a bit sucky, you know. But this is definitely a game that defined the genre for me. For me, before this, we had stuff like you know, Crime Fighters, and Gang Wars was another one. But yeah, we didn't have anything. Final Fight is what came, and Final Fight did for brawlers what Street Fighter 2 did for fighting games. You know, like the move from something like Yia Kung Fu to yeah, Yia Kung Fu to Street Fighter 2, right? You know, that was a big move, right? Yia Kung Fu, Street Fighter 1, Street Smart, wherever it was. And then you had like then you had the Street Fighter 2, which blew it away. Like, looking at Final Fight 1 in the arcade, it was just so beefy. I mean, this was amazing. Everyone would gather around the machine. I remember playing this in the cinema. In fact, it was in there. I like Forgotten Worlds. I really liked the game, but you kind of need a rotary controller for it. Right, Magic Sword is a superb game. Loved it in the arcade, and it's one of the first games I started playing on emulation a lot. I really got into it. But I have to say, as the game progresses, it started getting a tad boring. So, you know, the Mr. FPGA Discord server. Oh, I didn't do the buttons. Oh no, buttons are right actually. They did a high score challenge on this, and it's really cool. It gives you good incentive to play. And you know, for anyone wondering, if you ever want to get involved in a Mr. High Score challenge, you don't need a Mr. to do it. You can do it on your Analogue Pocket. You can do it on emulation. You know, anywhere you can play the game, provided you just stick to the rules. So if it's like, you know, default difficulty, 1 credit run, highest score possible, just do it. You can do it in emulation, and that's what I really like. It's very accepting of them, you know, because initially I thought, yeah, I had to have a Mr. FPGA to do it, and they were like, no, anyone can get involved. And I was like, you know what, respect to your guys. So I told a few of my friends, look, if you want to get involved via software emulation. You can definitely do that. And I really wish, you know, like people talk about like dormant Capcom franchises, right, that they would like to see brought back. Man, I would like this to be brought back. Look, there's a chest up there. I would love to see this brought back. Absolutely would love this so much. I'd love to see this as a Metroidvania, to see it maybe get that stridery treatment. But this was so good in the arcade, man. I remember seeing this in the arcade and just thinking like, wow, like just blew me away, you know. Whoops. Oh, jumping into the fire there. And there we go. We got some monies, guys. We got some money. Now give me the honey. Right, the females have cycling shorts. Okay, what is that in? The female have cycling shorts in. There are 2 titles to get released as a double pack. Okay, cool. Xbox Live Arcade was a good experience. I think one of the first games I bought on that was Bomberman, and it was actually a lot of fun to play Bomberman, the arcade version. You know, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to play that. So yeah, guys, Analogue Pocket has great arcade games. And let's run something else. I kind of want to have a look at ghouls and ghosts here. Sorry, I should go to G, right? Ghouls and ghosts. Let's go for the world version. So this is a tough game, but guys, this is a really, really good game. It's tough but rewarding. Okay, go for this. Are we? Don't freeze on me. No, it's not freezing. Take a little bit of time to load. And you can't put any credits in or kind of speed this process. You can on RetroArch. If you press space on RetroArch, it just fast forwards everything. Some FPGA cores do have fast forward, like the Game Boy cores. So it's really cool. I like the intro to this. It's like black and white, but the hearts are red. And naturally, you know, your lady gets kidnapped, right? There you go. You've just been married. Oh, imagine that. All the guests have been killed. There's your lady. Has she been killed? Is that what happens to her? Wow, what a tragic story, man. You definitely want to go out for a bit of revenge then, don't you? Oh no, the buttons are the wrong way around. Okay, let's try and... Really good soundtrack as well. But I'm ducky, ducky. Quack, quack. You know what? I'm resetting this. I need to do the controls, so... Oh, actually, I haven't died. Alright, we'll try it. I'm dead now. Right, let's try this again. Yeah, this is a tough game, man. This is a tough game. I played this on the Mega Drive stream yesterday, the MSU one, and I've done really well on it, but it must have been on like the training setting or something. Maybe I just couldn't die in it. And guys, play this on the Analogue Pocket. Plays so damn well. This game plays really good in handheld mode as well. There's some games like I think in the stream earlier, people are look, I can't play shmups on the Analogue Pocket, and I completely and utterly get that, guys. That's difficult to play. They are difficult to play. Die, birds. Love it, you dirty vultures. You know, if you ever see vultures in real life, man, they are dirty little things, man. They are mean looking, absolutely mean looking, guys. Oh no, I was trying to launch my I didn't realize you couldn't do it in midair. I'm gonna die here, man. This bit is tough. Ah no. And I'm an old man. Man, once I lost the armor, that's it, I was dead. It is a tough game. Let's go with something else, man. Right, let's see. Is there anything else we want to have a look at on here? There's Night of the Round Table. That's really good as well. Oh, so Pang 3 is on here. Right, okay, interesting. We've got the original. Okay, so Saturday Night Slam Masters. This is the kind of game I wish I played when I was young. Never played it in the arcade, but, you know, it was a wrestling game when we liked wrestling. And yeah, it had characters from like Final Fight and stuff in there. Let's have a look. Take a little bit of time to load, and hopefully it does show up. Come on, don't be dying on me. Go dying on me. Let's have a look. Maybe it hasn't worked. No? Okay, I think we've waited long enough there. So we checked out Champion Edition. 3 Wonders lets you pick out 3 games. Strider we had a look at. Oh, Willow. Willow was really good. Let's have a look at Willow. Willow was great. Great game. Yo, SNK Kevin House. Hey PCN, I have a question to ask. Do you think Taki Udon will make another batch of Mr. Pies? I think Mr. Pies are gonna go back in stock as normal once. I think so. Yeah, I don't think it's a discontinued product. What's worth doing is it's worth checking out the website because they do randomly show up. That's the really weird thing. They do randomly show up in stock, right? So even a Superstation 1, if someone cancels an order, it shows up in stock. So yeah, so it's worth kind of going on there. People sometimes post on my Discord and they're like, oh, they're in stock now. And I've gone and checked and a color of the Superstation 1, for example, is in stock. Mr. Pies, it's worth just checking to see if it's if it comes in stock. In fact, I need to kind of rejig the memory card on my Mr. Pi because when I go away to my brother-in-law's with my wife and the kids to stay there for a few days, he's apparently into gaming, so that should be fun. What a soundtrack for this, guys. It's just a jamming soundtrack. Look, he's got a little jump forward as well. Really cool. Love the way he jumps up and grabs to the platforms as well. Guys, you know, this was the day and age where there was attention to detail. See that guy that pops up from above? That will pretty much catch you the first time you play that game. So let's get a bit more cash. What's he selling us? And do I have enough money? 318. Yes, you can definitely help me, bud. Okay, we'll take that. Let's get out of here. See, I just saw a thing there about cycle accurate. Guys, even if it's not 100% cycle accurate, the main thing that got me into FPGA gaming was just how snappy it was, the lack of latency on there, you know? You get used to playing on that, and all of a sudden it's difficult to go back to software emulation. And I like software emulation as well, but there's a lot of stuff that just, it feels snappier on here, man. And, you know, like shmups, beat 'em ups and fighting games. I fell down there. I took a leap of faith there, man. Man moves like an Ewok, absolutely. Emulation, yeah, man. And the great thing is with the Analogue Pocket, you've got this in your pocket, man. You've literally got this in your pocket. The dock's small as well, so you can take it out with you. I mean, there are some things I'd like to see improvements on, and just like controller compatibility and how you can map everything on there. There was a few issues with it. I think it's become better now. So let's have a look. So we didn't look at this earlier. So Kalami Aliens Core. Let's run with this. So Aliens, really good game. Really good game. So with this one, I kind of want the buttons horizontal because one's higher, like top fire, and the other's bottom fire. So shooting, yeah, that's how you want it. So, you know, standing and crouching. All right, let's have a look. Banger of a game, man. Banger of a movie as well. Yeah, really good. And I think I'm sure this is a public core as well, so it should be available to all. So yeah, let's run this, guys. This was a big game in the arcades, you know, a big game in the arcades. Like, it was just very nice. I feel like the crouching fire is usually the better fire. I forgot you can keep your finger on it as well. Slows your movement down though. Let's go flame. Flame just looks so darn good. Oh, what? Oh, I can't believe it. I got nothing. It disappeared. Gonna have to be quicker when I grab the weapons, man. What a game, guys. Okay. What a game, guys. What a game. Like this little set piece down here as well. Whoops. Okay, now it goes all crazy on me, man. Okay, we done that one. Back in the arcade, you never really got touched there, you know. You didn't get touched there. It just this is the parts I wasn't the biggest fans of in the game, and it kind of yeah. This part wasn't fun like the rest of the games. Should be coming to a stop very soon now. Oh no, actually you can see it up there. Not too soon. And I'm dead there. And the natural enemy of any gamer, the gas. Remember that Alien DVD box set years ago? It was actually a Xenomorph's head. And all the DVDs were in there, man. Was it a Blu-ray set? I think it was a DVD set. Really, really good. All right. What other games have we got on this floor, actually? Do we want to have a look at Crime Fighters? Yeah, that's the old one. Super Contra. That's kind of interesting, and that's going to be a tough game, guys. Like Contra Grisor. Okay, yes, we've gone super with that, man. I would like to get 2 Superstation ones, one black and one grey one. Yeah, you need to keep an eye on the site, man. They do pop up randomly. Definitely pop up randomly. Right, okay. Let's go with that. So yeah, if you keep an eye, man, hopefully you'll be able to grab one. At the moment, you're only going to get it in stock if people cancel their order. But believe it or not, some people do cancel their orders at some time. What's going on here? It's taking a little while to load. Hopefully it is all good. Sometimes there are cores that break. Tego did mention in his recent interview with me that, you know, when framework goes up, they affect every core, and sometimes something kind of stops working. So hopefully at some point there could be a solution where you can lock a core and it doesn't get updated if you're really happy with it. Guys, if you're enjoying watching this grid, then please press that like button. It really does help out. Right, now let's go and load. Let's go and do another core. I wanted to have a look at Super Contra, but Super Contra didn't want to be super. So let's go OpenFPGA again. We'll look at the multi-cores. Simpsons is a good game to have a look at. I think, oh, okay, Parodius is on a Simpsons core, and Vendetta. Wow, I forgot about that. Let's have a look at Simpsons 2-player. 2-player, was there a 2-player world set? Okay, we'll do this one here. Look, so this was a fun little brawler in the arcade. Quickly check buttons. Look at that. Back to Springfield, guys. Back to Springfield. And if you're playing by yourself, you want to play the 2-player version. Who do we want to be? Let's be Homer. The daddy. Again, just done really, really well. And you know, it looks nice with scan lines on. There's a Trinitron filter. It's not going to look great. Well, it's going to look great on some screens. It's not going to look great on some. But you know, if you're playing this at home by yourself, then it's worth using one of the visual filters there. Look at that. Okay, we could use like Game Boy ones. Okay, what else we got here? Backlit LCD. That is so funny. We'll put it back to normal soon, guys. I think that's the last one. Okay. So naturally, not great for arcade games here. Right, okay, there you go. We're back to normal now. There's a really good two-player move in here. If you're playing this two players or multiplayer anyway, but two players, if you just stand next to each other and leave it in neutral, they'll then join up and do like a special move, like roll into a ball or hold hands and kind of run everywhere. Now, as much as I like this game, this was very similar to Turtles in the fact that when you kind of punch people, it didn't feel like you punched them, you know. When you hit them in any way, they didn't react to you hitting them. But it was The Simpsons and it looked really, really good. And this wasn't, I don't remember this being in my local area. I remember seeing this, right? Remember when you went to the seaside with your school or like a trip and it had the piers? We used to have the piers over here and the piers were known to have arcades in them. And this was in this where I saw like Virtua Fighter for the first time as well. I was amazed at how good it looks, you know, when we saw like 3D games over there. It looked absolutely, they just looked absolutely stunning, man. Absolutely stunning. But yeah, Simpsons, I think they're still going. Someone mentioned they're going. I started watching them. I got really kind of bored of them, man. But there was a time I started... okay, there's a time where I really, really did like them. It was, you know, it used to be on here on Sky TV. I can't remember. It was every Sunday there was a new episode. And I can't remember if it was at 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. But either way, it was really, really good. But yeah, then I don't know, I just kind of stopped watching them, you know, weren't into them as much. But again, you know, you can play this on your pocket now, just looks really, really good. We won't continue. What other games are on this course? So Parodius is really, really good. Let's go into the main folder. So Parodius Star. Right, I always play, or I try and play games with my kids. They don't really play that often, but we do try 4-player brawlers sometimes. And Vendetta, the other game that was on the list. Don't play that with your kids, man. It's got some very, very adult content in there. Okay, banging. Oh, so glad the water bottle was closed, otherwise that would have been an accident. What's going on here? I've lost visual on this game, man. What's going on here? I'm going to have to report some issues to JT. Let's try one of the alternatives. Let's see what happens there. I kind of lost the picture, just didn't show up there. I could hear the sound though. Let's see if that. I'll get the feeling that issue is going to be persistent with all of them here. Let's see. Let's start the game and see what happens for Parodius. What do you reckon? All right. Let's pick something. Let's see if it gets us past that and into the game. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. So the character selection wasn't there, but we are in game. Okay, but I can't see my sprite. Okay, and I died. I'm invisible and I died. All right. Okay. Let's check the last game on here. Vendetta. Okay, so I'm only going to be the main guy, but that's fine. That's fine. There's 2-player versions and 4-player versions of this. I've gone for the main 4-player one, and hopefully there aren't any graphical glitches or anything on this. Let's quickly check the buttons. The punch, kick. Yeah, that'll do. We'll give ourselves a couple of healths. And it was always a young lady that got kidnapped, man, back in the day, you know. Okay, this one's fine. This was another one. Look superb in the arcade, guys. And it was one of the ones where you could attack them when they're down. I get a feeling there's a version of this game that when you do your special, it depletes some health. I mean, I could be wrong. Good soundtrack for this as well, though, guys. There you go. Wheel on down, son. Oof. You should, but one of them should go flying back when I hit him. Yeah, look at that. That just felt really, really good. When you pick up that sack, that's pretty cool as well. Good game. There we go. This is interesting, boss. Oh, maybe I should have kept that that mace weapon. Never mind. Oof. Oof. Here we go. We done the first boss here, guys. We done him. Like Renegade, I was never into Renegade, dude. Never liked that game. I know we've got that. We've got it for this as well. But yeah, never really was a fan of Renegade. Wow, what's the time? It's 20 minutes past midnight here, guys. Let's see. I might finish it in 10-ish, 10-15 minutes or so. Let's see, what else have we got in multi? So we'll do a little bit of cowabunga here, guys. So if you want to play, if you always want to play the two-player versions, whenever you go here, go into alternatives, yeah, because the main one's going to be the four-player version. So what you want is, we don't want the UK version because it's called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles instead of Ninja Turtles. I think this is considered the best one, the Oceana. I don't know what's so good about the Oceana, but I grew up playing Amstrad. Yeah. So I had an Amstrad that my mum's friend, the kids didn't want it anymore, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I'll have it." And I remember playing Emily and Hughes International Soccer on there. That was a really good game. I like that game a lot. Okay. Here we go, cowabunga, people. Hang on, hey, Pooh. Really love the soundtrack for this, man. Guys, when this came out in the arcades, like everyone was around the machine. I had the 4-player machine where I was. I didn't see a lot of 2-player machines actually. And it was really cool, just, you know, picking your favorite turtle. I think in the arcade I used to pick Donatello. You know, the logic was initially when I played it, and then I kind of moved over to Raphael. I feel like Raphael's the best one, at least for me. I like his special. His special has like a decent bit of range on there. But yeah, Donatello was generally the one people liked. I think Raphael was like usually people's last choice in the arcade. That special move is great. And seeing this part here in the arcade, guys, seeing April O'Neil here, man, and this part here was just wow. You know, just such this fight here, this boss fight here, where is it Rocksteady comes out, like so darn good, so darn good. Imagine that they went around the city just drilling holes everywhere. And guys, like I don't know what the strategy is for this really. This is a coin guzzler game. I really want the sound effect of the shell shock. I can't find it anywhere. Look there, that. You know when you die. Want that sound effect to use as a default phone notification, but I can't find it anywhere. I would love to find it. Yeah, 33, the Streets of Rage hack, Shredder's Re-Revenge is really good. Streets of Rage, so it completely changes the game. Really good. This was really cool. You lose health. I turn the lights out. I thought he was going to get into his bomb, you know? Man. You can hit this water hydrant as well. But there's never usually anyone there for it. Let's see, is anyone coming? Okay. Shredder's Revenge, the modern Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, really good as well. You know, I am looking forward to, and I'd love for you guys to join and play me. But I'm going to buy that one day one. I think I want to buy it for. I'm thinking about buying it for the Switch or the PC, but I think I'm going to go PC because if I stop paying a subscription on the Switch because I get fed up with it at some point, which is likely, I won't be able to play it online. But at least if I buy it on the PC, I can always play it online. So, which is Marvel's Cosmic Invasion, man. Really looking forward to that. What games are here? Okay, not into these two games, man. Missing in Action or Punk Shot. Missing in Action is like a Green Beret thing. Punk Shot is a basketball game where you can beat each other up. You know, not bad by any means. Just not really anything for me. I did like Green Beret, guys. I like that a lot. It's a difficult game by Konami, man. Like Green Beret was a tough game. So we looked at everything in. We've looked at a lot of this stuff. So Sega System 16B, what was in there? A lot of the Shinobi stuff as well. Let's have a look. We'll do a Wonder Boy at 3. We've done Shinobi area as well. What's Tough Turf? See, I can't remember that game, man. That'd be a good game to check out, actually. All right. Make sure the controls are okay. I need to play, what's that? Something and the Cursed Kingdom. Monster Kid or Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. It's like a modern Wonder Boy. As I played it before, I kind of got lost. I couldn't remember where I was going, and I don't remember the map being too intuitive in that game. I kind of want to play it again. I did really like it. That's one thing, you know, if you have a game like a Metroidvania or a game where, you know, a map is dependent on a map, man, I hate it when the like Xenogears, I hate that 3D map they have in it. I just like a simple map that's easy to follow. Whoops. I'm squealing about. Right, I'm playing kind of bad here. I'm tired here, so I should end this soon before I embarrass myself loads more. What's this here? Tough Turf. Have no idea what this game is. Let's see what it is when it turns up. Is this a game with another name from somewhere else? Right, okay. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm not really familiar with this game. I don't know if I've even played this before. Ah, looks interesting. Okay, I've got a jump button, but I can't do a jumping attack. I need to press them together. Yeah, I need to press them together. Oof. Can I get the pipe? I want the pipe. Oh, okay, you need to press punch and kick together to pick up an item. $100 My Modern My Looper. 24 hours is that supposed to be? Oh, that's decent. Good sound effects in this game. I like it. They would have sounded good in the arcade though. Did you want to pick up the glass shards there? That was interesting. Man, I never want to lose this pipe. It's doing justice for me. Bringing justice the old school way. Oh man. I want my pipe. Come on and come up here. Get back down there. No. I'm really glad the pipe doesn't run out. Interesting game. Never played this in the arcade, man. That'll be this is an interesting one. Definitely something I would have liked in the arcade for the era this came out in. This was good. Especially how much fun the pipe is. Picking up that pipe's really, really cool. Go. Pipe versus pipe there. I thought we were going to get some pipe on pipe action. Oof. Reminds me of Joe from Street Fighter 1 actually, that guy there. Okay, he's dead. We're still doing okay here, guys. Let's pick up a fresh pipe. Another fresh pipe, why not? Yo, yo. Oof. They're onto the pipes too. Ooh. Half past midnight. We've streamed from one day to the next actually. Have I done that before? I'm not usually a late guy, but I am on annual leave. Okay, I'm now getting battered. This means time to get out of here and do it quickly. Let's do a couple more games and then I'm gonna call it a night, guys. We're going to arcade. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, let's have a look at this. This is like the worst Castlevania game out there, man. It's terrible, but it's nice to get it in FPGA. Ooh, that's loud. Okay, maybe the game's not going to be so loud. Let's have a look. Okay. Go that way. So this is a game you can't really continue in this. It's weird. You can either allocate yourself extra health. There's a number of continues, maybe one or twice. You kind of have to be skillful to do this. Oh, by the way, the soundtrack's banging for this. Oh, look at that, I got stuck on a stair. What's happened there? Oh, okay. He was kind of stuck top of the stair there. Don't worry guys, we are going to fight a haunted wall soon. You can do that once, you can give yourself a health boost with another credit. Oops. I mean, we're fighting a haunted wall here, guys. So, by the way, there's a remake of this game on the Castlevania DS collection, and that one's really good. The remake is fantastic, well worth playing. What a dreadful game, guys. But it's an arcade game. It's Castlevania. It's one of the worst Castlevanias you can possibly play. Whoops. And that was me just jumping down there. Probably just worth doing. Right, let's have a look at what other arcade games we've got. Guys, this small little device, the Analogue Pocket, man, just what we have on arcade-wise is just absolutely fantastic. I know a lot of people like Jackal, Jailbreak. Let's have a look. Okay, let's do a game of Pang. Brilliant game, just simple, addictive, just works. Everyone loves a bit of Pang, you know. You can never have too much Pang in your life. Okay, I really like these screens at the end. I think they're really good. Okay, we're doing good, man. Pang is really, really good. What a game. Oh, this is fun, the shotgun. Oh no, I hate this weapon. That's the worst one in the game. Whoops. Okay, let's run something else. What else have we got? A 4-man. So I think this is a call from Anton Gale. Okay, what's happened to the graphics here? Like I've got some kind of filter on, but I didn't actually quite work out how to play this. It doesn't look like this. Let me have a look. Have I got normal? Okay. Is there anything else in here? Oh, there you go. Yep. So any games that use the Boogerman framework have scan lines in. You can have scan lines in there, and Anton Gale's game uses the Boogerman framework. So I'm not exactly sure how to play this, guys. But this is a from what I understand of this game, this is a decent game. I never quite worked out how to play it. Obviously, I can go on the ground. Let's go out here. Let's load another game. Big shout out to Anton Gale, man, for all the work that he does for the Mr. FPGA and the Analogue Pocket. Absolutely superb. So let's go. What else have we got? We had a look at Rastan earlier. That's a great game. Someone mentioned RoboCop. Let's do what we'll do is we'll finish on RoboCop. Just want to see if there's anything here. So Star Force, this is a recent one, right? So from Tekken, and Obsidian.dev has ported this over. So this was made by a new developer called Mako, and they brought this over to the Mister, and Obsidian.dev actually managed to port this over in 2 days. 2 days after they released it, this was ported over. Maybe even less. Maybe it was the next day. But this is a game lots and lots of people said they played in the arcade and they loved it, and they played like the NES version. I can see why people like this game. It's a great game. It has a really cool soundtrack as well. But yeah, it was definitely nice to get this one, man. And it is just a one-button game. And you get to fight letters of the alphabet. So alpha, then beta, so A and B. The first boss is literally the letter A. So, you know, if you're bad with the alphabet, you didn't like your words, you weren't a spelling champion, then this might be the game for you. But it always reminds me of like Xavius. You know, I kind of always remember this kind of art style and this type of game, like being from that kind of era. But here you go. Look, we're gonna fight the letter A now. Where are you, A? A's coming. Or is it after I beat this thing? Oof. Let's run the last game, guys. I'm definitely feeling tired now. It is quite late here, but I have been off, so I've been sleeping a fair bit during the day. You know, I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. I've been getting up at like 9:30, 9:45. Hence why I'm able to make it so far. So that's the original Street Fighter. I just want to have a look at some other games down. Oh, okay. You know what? Before we do that, where's what was the New Zealand story in? Oh, okay. What's that N? Let's have a look at that. That was a great game. I can't remember where the New Zealand story is, man. I can't remember what else was on there. No. Which one was it in? No, I can't remember. Let's see if it's an arcade multi. Is it? Oh yeah, here you go. Taito New Zealand. Excellent. This was a very, very good game. I don't know which one the main version is. Let's go with the Japanese one. Fantastic game, guys, about when a Kiwi, their friends get kidnapped. Oh, that's fine. Really good. I was really glad when this came out. When this came out, man, it was amazing to see grown men, you know, grown men like gather around this machine and play. Everyone really liked this game, and you know, done by the Arcade Masters title. I think I prefer tap water in the UK to mineral water. Mineral always has like a bitter aftertaste, a lot of the water that I get. What a banging soundtrack as well. Where was the warp? Was the warp here? No, I wasn't here. There was a warp to really let you progress in the game. Was it here? I think it was here, you know? There we go. There was a warp. It's going to take me far away into the game where it's going to be difficult. Okay, you come back. Cool. What a game. What a game. I should have used it. It makes the game very difficult. It's really cool in these games, Bubble Bobble, are ones where you had to kind of gather letters, and in this one, what was it, extra you need then to get an extra life? Oh, extend, okay. Is it down here? Oh, we're going the wrong way. Oh no, I have to go up, okay. Oh no! Oh, it's a good weapon. Look at that weapon, man. Here we go. Oh, okay, this is where the well swallows me up, man. How darn good is this? Have to go in here. Have to dodge the drops. Okay. You're kind of like big and chunky and whatnot, right? Let's run another game. Let's see if there's anything that jumps out. I'm like, oh no, we have to see this. What was through? Wow, 1 hour and 40 minutes, man. Guys, thank you. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. What's on the Toe Plan version 2? Let's have a look. Okay, Battle Gregor, Backread. Let's have a look. I think it's got Truxton. That's an adult game. PP and BBs. We don't want to check that out. Definitely not. Let's do Snow Brothers 2. So kind of like I want Snow Brothers 1 to come out, but this is definitely like weird game. Okay, that's weird. Let's just see. It's only a 2-button game, so I don't know why we've got all these extra buttons on there. Ah, cool. Okay, I've pressed the buttons too quickly. This has got the down and jump thing in here. I mean, this is a good game. Good core as well, to be honest. But yeah, I really would like Snow Brothers 1. You know, I don't have the nostalgia for this. I never played this in the arcade. I played Snow Brothers 1 in the arcade. And yeah, man, it's definitely one of the most desired cores for me. Oh, I'm trying to blast that thing out there. But this number 2 is a good game, man. You've got different type of characters in here. They all have different characteristics. There's like a decent soundtrack as well, like almost like a brokenish kind of soundtrack, but it's very decent for what it is. I've turned big. Let's get the money. Show me the money. Oh, okay, so that kind of carried over. Good stuff. Nice that you can duck in this as well. What stage are we at? Oh, here we go, the boss. The boss is interesting. Come on, fire some stuff out. Okay, we did it, guys. We got the monies. This is a good game. Effectively, this might actually be a better game than Snow Brothers 1. But you're gonna hook up on the Sega Guys channel with the lads. My Little Pixel would love this. Oh, okay, cool. I've never really spoken to Mad Little Pixel. I've seen some of his videos. They've definitely been entertaining. But I think, which one did I watch? I watched the one about where a rondo of blood for the PCN and CD was being sold for an extortionate amount of money. So yeah, that was interesting. That was interesting to watch. Right, but guys, let's do a final game now. And it's a game I know everyone likes. It makes a good bit of eye candy. And it's this one here, RoboCop. We'll run with a Japanese version. Japanese text always looks really, really nice. But yeah, to kind of summarize, and in conclusion, the Analogue Pocket is a great device. And also, guys, just want to say, if you did enjoy this video, you did enjoy this stream, press that like button. It helps the video get out there. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's a really good way of helping the channel. But obviously, I respect it. If you don't like you don't like a profile being built up about you, you don't like pressing it. Completely get it. No worries. But I have to remind you, it's a YouTuber kind of thing that we do. So yeah, Analogue Pocket, great, man. Absolute great arcade. I like playing stuff on the go. I feel like if you don't have a Mister, you should definitely get a dock and play the Analogue Pocket. It offers, you can play Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. You can play competitively against friends, cooperative with friends. Now, when I'm playing the Analogue Pocket in handheld mode, to be honest, I'm more than anything else playing Game Boy games because it's a handheld device. The screen looks really good for that. I do play some arcade games. I like playing Shadow Dancer on there. Shadow Dancer plays well. Someone pointed out in the stream I did earlier that it was difficult to play shmups because it was difficult to see and everything, and I get that because some shmups, even on a big screen, the bullets look really, really small. But either way, it's great to have. It's just great to have a handheld option, guys, of something that gives us FPGA cores in a handheld form factor. Now, as far as anything goes, It's did the core for a Neo Geo Pocket ever get released? So Game Lord, in regard to the Neo Geo Pocket, yes, the core for that is public. The Neo Geo Pocket Color, the core is not currently public yet, but Hatego and the team are working on getting it into a better condition. There's some games that don't work, so as soon as they add compatibility for a new game, that new game will get added, or a new version of the core will release to do it. Once all games are working, it will get released as a public core. You know, Hatego doesn't like keeping cores in beta. You know, I speak to Hatego, but he needs to make sure that all the games are out on there and it's in a good state before it goes public. So all the games need to be working on it before it becomes a public release. I think it's Sunset Riders that he wants to release as a public core. I think Sega System 18 as well. So there's just a few games to kind of get finished on that. But what would be really nice, Spiritualized dropped a bunch of cores previously. I was so hoping that Spiritualized dropped a Neo Geo Pocket Color core. A really good core to test out on this as well as the Atari Lynx core. You know, Buddu 2 has done a fantastic job bringing that over to the Analogue Pocket. They've also done like their own versions of the Game Boy Color core that they've brought over from the Mister. Most recently, they're working on the Game Boy Advance core, and that's hopefully they'll be able to work on that. You know, things like life get in the way. People have jobs, people have family commitments. We all do, you know. Things can happen, but yeah, Analogue Pocket is just fantastic, man. Absolutely love it. There are some drawbacks compared to the Mister when you've got it connected to the TV. The Mister has, for example, more powerful cores. It's easier to hook a Mister up to a CRT than it is the Analogue Pocket, even though the Analogizer does a great job at giving you that feature. As well as that, like controllers, the Mister's compatible pretty much with any controller you can find out there. As with the Analogue Pocket, you know, not every controller works out there, but a good number of them do actually work. So, but overall, man, I love this device. It's just such a great handheld FPGA gaming device, and yeah, I definitely need to get, you know, I like giving it some love from time to time. I know it's been a little bit slow on the Analogue Pocket front when it comes to cores, and the Mister scene's been a lot more lively, but the Mister scene's a lot much more mature. There's a lot more that's happened to it, and there's a lot more stuff that's still happening to it. It's a more powerful system, it's got more developers. A lot of the cores that we have on the Analogue Pocket are actually ports of Mister cores, but hopefully we will get some more cores. Hopefully there will. I know Mazamars wanted to work on a Star Wars core. Hopefully we'll get something like that on there. Star Wars the arcade game. Hopefully the Atari Jaguar core, there's a version of that Mazamars was working on for the Analogue Pocket. If you look at the stream I did at the beginning of the year, New Year's Day, he kind of showed off some of that on the stream, some of that working, so hopefully he can get back to that. The Analogue Pocket still has a lot of life left in there, and it doesn't look like at least there's going to be a Mr. FPGA handheld anytime in the near future. You know, at the very least, if I was to make a prediction as to when the first ones will go out, I feel like the first one may be available halfway through 2026. So, you know, at the moment, if you want a handheld FPGA gaming device, you can't get any better than the Analogue Pocket, and that just remains a fact. You know, if something better comes out, I'll change my mind. I'll be like, yep, you know what, I still like the Analogue Pocket for my Game Boy stuff. I like the shape for the nostalgia factor, but if one comes out in a landscape shape that's more comfortable and it can do the Mister, yeah, man, I'll love that. But guys, it's late night, it's coming up, wow, it's 5 to 1. I better get some shut eye. I'm definitely a little bit shattered and tired. I do appreciate all you guys stopping by. Absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. Be awesome to one another, guys. Yeah, if you're not subscribed, then hey, subscribe to the channel. It really does help out. And I'll say it one last time, pressing that like button really does help out, man. It really does help out. Anyway, guys, this is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.